This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Set, 230, 56 is the mic. Easy.
The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On the counter, here's Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because, you know, those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to sling this deep downfield. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Bell running on first down as he'll push forward for about 3. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
P. Hey, seam 6.
To throw, Fitzpatrick. Flush to his right, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd down, here's Bell. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 8. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. But it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Bell. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Yeah, the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. KC last year on 4th down, 12 of 15, 3rd best in the league, and they're going again. They'll go for it with Bell. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go! 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hey, Charlie. You too.
Crunch time, defense.
Roethlisberger will throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Quincy Enunwa that time, and it's 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
No spacing. Whoa! Hey, high 7. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Black
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Scrambling not particularly a Roethlisberger strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Packers! Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. It's a big run that time by Bell. 46 yards on the ground.
Well, this run defense gets an F so far. They're letting this guy carve them to shreds in the first quarter of play. He's already hit the 100-yard mark.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. It's Kelsey on the ground. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Adam Thielen, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
at their own 16-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Jones. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
To Lewis Campbell on the stop. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Slam.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
6-6, bullet high.
They'll run it with Jones. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
It's a gain of 8.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
That's going to be a long day. That's going to be a long day.
Watch the safety green. 20. Help out. Check 25. Greystone, travel.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st down, Green Bay.
Like 80.
57. All day.
Nicholas, 66.
Any day.
44. Shit. Middle. Motion. Hey, orbit.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Smooth.
2nd and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 44 yards. Now Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Ronald Jones with touchdown number 20 on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Elliott good on the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Out of the pistol, it's Bell. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes this forward for about 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
He's coming, double up.
On second down, it's Bell. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Third down and 5.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. Throwing Fitzpatrick. A bullet throw, but incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't...
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. A big break. Breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a first down.
32-yard line.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that will go out of the back of the end zone. Way too much mustard. Not a good punt, and it will come out to the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Easy. 50.
There's Roethlisberger. Complete to Jones. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving it with his 3rd and 1. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. sees that the ball's moved to the middle, and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Roethlisberger to throw. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Roethlisberger now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Now Roethlisberger. His throw incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
The Packers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the pistol to give to Jones. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And he's got a new one. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
At the 6-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Roethlisberger's pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the kick by Elliott is good. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, but now it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
58.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And he finds Stills, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 21 yards there on third down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
Hey, let's get there.
They'll throw again, Fitzpatrick. Eluding the pressure right. And Stills bringing it in. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Joker.
Hey, color.
To the air again, Fitzpatrick. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Fitzpatrick. Throw left side on target to Thielen. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first.
12 more yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Mike, check, 59. Watch the slant.
From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it can be tipped up and picked off.
Here's Murray. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Dorsett making the catch. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And his kick is indeed good. And that will tie things at 17 all. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
Huh? You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out that just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And his throw here's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily, fell incomplete.
Snickers, got to spin. 44.
35's the mic.
Hey, Haywood. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. These two. Motion.
Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Got an open man. It's Enunwa. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Quincy Enunwa, his second touchdown on the season as his guys are able to regain the lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Chiefs 17. Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gassed,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense. That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
5.
58, come on. Danny.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama, Mack Wilson. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
57, Mike 57.
You ain't going nowhere. Check 9.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Right,
now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20.
57. Man, I got you. Kill. Bang, 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 bang. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check.
Snickers. General West.
57. Mike, 57. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D.
50.
Check. Lucky.
Take both of them. Black, what's that?
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain.
Start! Black 80!
57 to Mike.
On third down, here's Jones. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it fourth down. Now here's Michael Dixon, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Looking downfield for Kelsey, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. That was 2nd down run for Murray. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
With the score, Packers 24, Chiefs 17.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Regular. 58. Hey, Alpha.
58 to Mike. Let him know.
Fitzpatrick now. Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Stills the intended target.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now a first down carry by Jones. There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson.
Here we go.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Jones. And an alley to run. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Ronald Jones, his 21st touchdown of the season. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
Big stop, G. Big stop.
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. Going deep here for Stills. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
On second down, it's Murray. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now Fitzpatrick. It's complete. Stills. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
James has got it. Complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Back to the ground game. Here's Murray. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Second down, Fitzpatrick. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Complete to Dorsett. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Fitzpatrick to throw it, and they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Check 43.
Feel it. Regular.
Fitzpatrick again. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the 29-yard line.
58, right over there. Yeah.
Again, it's Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Dorsett's got it. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about that. the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Kenny Stills, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. On to stop there defensively, Tyler Davison. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Running right, Jones. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
They're on 15-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. So they come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Fitzpatrick. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now Fitzpatrick. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Regular. Hey, Chip.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to feel it. Check 52. Check.
Strong.
He's back to throw. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Darnell Savage, the rookie from Maryland.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll go again to Jones. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory and